vivid bleak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200. Weather Guard.
It's coyote season here at Cowlitz River Rigging. You might be asking yourself, what does that mean?
It means haying, cutting, mowing, moving, plowing, sowing, pushing, pulling, digging, ripping, tilling, towing season.
Coyote tractors are fuel efficient, ready to work.
Stop in at the Grown Man's Candy Store and test drive a Coyote.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Mic check. Test, test, test.
On the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play. Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway to the store and we'll bring your groceries.
In from the Grown Man's Candy Store. I'm sure we can all agree that Mother Nature has been a little unpredictable this year.
One thing you can predict is steel's power and reliability.
At Cowlitz River Rigging, we carry a wide variety of superior steel, gas, and battery-powered equipment to get all your jobs done.
Cowlitz River Rigging,
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
depend on us.
what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night o'er the ramparts rewatched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Ian. The fans are ready, the players are ready. Let's play ball!
Happy 4th of July, and thanks for tuning in for the middle game of the series between the visiting Springfield Drifters and your Cowlitz Black Bears. The starting pitcher for Cowlitz is Lucian Wexberg. He's going to be facing this lineup for Springfield. The leadoff hitter, playing shortstop, Ben Newton. Batting second, playing third, Ryan Cooney. In the 3 spot, the center fielder, Bobby Blandford. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, Charlie Updegrave. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jaden Shepard, who was a Black Bear 2 years ago. Batting sixth, the catcher, Ryan Hayes. In the 7th spot, the left fielder, Tommy Mileski. Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Jace Miller. And in the 9th spot, the second baseman, Cooper Mullins. The Black Bears coming in at 13-14, just one game shy of getting back to 500, and the Drifters come in with a record of 11-14. Lucian Wexberg out of Camarillo, California, plays ball at Westmont College. He stands at 6'5". He's 225 pounds. First pitch is outside at 1:03 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Wexberg misses the first couple pitches, 2-0. Comes in with a record of 2-0, making his 4th appearance for the Black Bears. He's only started one game. He finds a strike zone, 2 balls and 1 strike to the leadoff hitter Newton, who takes a fastball up and away. He's ahead 3-1. In 9 innings pitched for Wexberg, he's got 8 punch-outs and only 2 walks given up. He's allowed 7 hits, and he walks the leadoff batter to begin the game. The first base runner in last night's game was the number 9 hitter, Carter Gaston. Retired the first 8 batters he saw. He had a terrific start once again for the Black Bears as they went on to win 8-0. Ryan Cooney fouls the first pitch he sees, 0-1. The Black Bears wearing their orange jerseys tonight with Cowlitz across the chest and Springfield in their blue jerseys and gray bottoms. Quickly 0-2 to Ryan Cooney. Misses low and away, but has a couple of pitches to play with way ahead in the count. Let's take a look at the keys to the game. Let's get back to 500 today at home in front of the home fans. The runner was going on the hit and run. Eli Lopez makes a strong throw over in time to retire Ryan Cooney for the first out of the game. And the other key is give the fans some fireworks on offense. Score 5+ runs. The Black Bears have scored 5+ in 6 out of their last 8 games. We'll meet the Black Bear defense in just a moment. Bobby Blandford faces Wexburg for the first time and swings at the first pitch, fouling it off. Getting the start in left field is Carter Monda. Back out there in center after a day off last night, it's Sam Canton. And in right, Ian Riley, who sung the national anthem before today's game. The 0-1 hit hard into the air, but playable for Carter Monda, who gets under it and throws in a hurry to keep Ben Nguyen at second. At third base is Chris Brown. In the 6th hole, after a day off last night, A.J. Singer. And on the right side of the infield, Eli Lopez at second. Latrey McCollum back at first base. Seen McCollum play all the outfield positions and also a very good first baseman. Behind the plate doing the catching for Lucian Wexburg is Max Ortega. Missing low and in to Charlie Updegrave. 1 ball and no strikes here in the top of the first. The leadoff runner, Ben Newton, reached on a walk and a ground out and a fly out for Wexburg. Followed that, he falls behind 2 balls and no strikes to Updegrave. Playing in his 16th game for Springfield. He's batting .240. He's got 12 hits and 50 tries. Wexburg throws home and gets it past Updegrave. 2 balls and 1 strike. The American flag out in left center field, blowing right to left at the moment. And Wexburg struggling with that fastball command here in the opening frame. Falls behind 3-1. Warm one today. 86 degrees in Longview. The high is up to 93. 2 walks issued in the inning. The Drifters have runners on first and second. Looking to get on the board early after they were shut out in game 1. So it's going to be Jaden Shepard, the former Black Bear. Swings at the first pitch and comes away empty, 0-1. Winds of up to 9 miles per hour, so just a little breeze coming through the ballpark. Wexburg quickly ahead, 0-2. It's exactly what you're looking to do after you walk a couple batters. Attack the zone and work ahead in the counts. The 0-2, swing and a miss. First strikeout for Lucian Wexburg. Gets him out of the inning. The Black Bears will bat for the first time at the bottom of the first, scoreless.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200. Weather Guard.
It's coyote season here at Cowlitz River Rigging. You might be asking yourself, what does that mean?
It means haying, cutting, mowing, moving, plowing, sowing, pushing, pulling, digging, ripping, tilling, towing season.
Coyote tractors are fuel efficient, rugged, and ready to work.
Stop in at the Grown Man's Candy Store and test drive a Coyote tractor today.
Cowlitz River Riggy.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
Call Weather Guard.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Cowlitz.
Game also powered by Cowlitz PUD. There are lots of great reasons to go to cowlitzpud.org, like the live off-spray camera and smart hub, where you can manage your bills and usage and even set up monthly payments. Cowlitz PUD, your power. Let's meet the starting lineup for your Cowlitz Black Bears, chosen by skipper Kelly Stinnett and presented by Drew's Grocery. Leading off, playing center field, Sam Canton. Just about to step in for the first time. A.J. Singer, batting second, playing short. Batting third, the first baseman, Latrey McCollum. Batting fourth, the DH, Ethan Mann. In the fifth spot, the right fielder, Ian Riley. Batting sixth for the Black Bears, the third baseman, Chris Brown. And the 7-8 hitters are the left fielder, Carter Monda, and the catcher, Max Ortega. Batting ninth is the second baseman, Eli Lopez. Sam Canton takes up and in. Gets a warm welcome as soon as he steps in the batter's box. 1 ball and no strikes. Takes on the inside corner, called strike one by home plate umpire Noah Hobart. Out in the fields is Billy Yeager. The Black Bears are facing Tanner Douglas to start the game. Sam Canton with the drag bunt, but it chops foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the Black Bears leadoff hitter. Douglas from Southern Oregon in Medford plays ball at Tacoma Community College. The southpaw is 185 pounds, 6 foot 2 inches. Canton swings at the breaking ball and comes away empty. 1 up and 1 down for Douglas to start his afternoon. That'll bring up the shortstop, A.J. Singer. He's played the second most games among all Black Bears behind Sam Canton. He's playing in his 23rd game here on July 4th. Takes outside, 1-0. Last time out, Douglas faced the Knights. He threw an inning and a third, gave up 3 earned runs on 3 hits. He also walked 3 batters. The time before that was against these Cowlitz Black Bears. 1 scoreless inning. He did walk 1 batter, but recorded 3 strikeouts and only 4 batters faced. Falls behind 3 balls and no strikes to A.J. Singer. Catches the outer half, 3-1. We're seeing Tanner Douglas work exclusively from the stretch. The 3-1. Singer hits it on the right side. Charlie Updegrave goes over and runs out of room to load up the counts. Cowlitz River Rigging, your locally owned logging supply store, proudly serving Cowlitz County since 1987. Stop in at the Grown Man's Candy Store today. Go Black Bears. The payoff pitch fouled off, and we'll do it again. Tommy Molesky in left field, Bobby Blandford in center for the Drifters, and in right is Jaden Shepard. The payoff pitch, Singer takes low for a 1-out walk. First base runner of the afternoon for the Black Bears, who had a lot of them in last night's game, winning 8-0, and coming up to the plate is number 8, Latrey McCollum. Playing third is Ryan Cooney. In the 6th hole, Ben Newton. playing second base, Cooper Mullins, and Charlie Updegrave at first. Doing the catching for Tanner Douglas is Ryan Hayes behind the plate. Picked off as A.J. Singer dives into second in time with no throw. Singer was moving on first movement. When you step off, you have to throw behind the runner. And Singer was going right away. No hesitation, so he's able to make it to second with his second stolen bag of the season. Latrey McCollum has done nothing but get hits since he put on a Black Bear uniform. He's got 19 of them in 11 games played. Takes a breaking ball low, but called a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. McCollum's got 7 RBIs this season. He's able to find a gap, perhaps move that number to 8. A.J. Singer dancing around second. Cut on and miss from McCollum, who's behind 1 and 2. Douglas checks the runner behind him, throws home, and misses low and away to even up the count, 2 and 2. Coaches for the Drifters is Tommy Richards and Jordan Sunich, the assistants. Able to strike out Latrey McCollum. A pair of strikeouts for Tanner Douglas in the opening frame. The Black Bears are looking to win their second consecutive series at home. And 3 out of 4. Ethan Mann able to lay off the low breaking ball. Takes ball 1. Mann hitting .255. Batting cleanup today on this warm 4th of July. The 1-0's popped up. Charlie Updegrave goes as far as he can and will run out of room. 1 ball and 1 strike. We've seen Ethan play left field, center field, and 1 or 2 games in right. But today he gets the day off on defense, playing as the designated hitter. The 1-1, man is hit. Looked like on his leg. So another base runner with 2 outs at the bottom of the first.
Now batting for the Black Bears, the right fielder, number 18, Ian Riley.
The Black Bears yet to put a ball in play. Canton led the inning off, striking out. Singer was walked. McCollum went down on strikes, and now Ethan Mann hit by a pitch. His DBU teammate swings and misses at the first pitch. Ian Riley. He's 13 for 51 this summer. Lefty on lefty matchup. The 0-1 hit foul. Thanks so much for tuning in on your 4th of July. Hopefully have a full day off, whatever you're doing, spending time with friends or family or both, hanging around a pool or staying cool somehow. 3 pitches, and Ian Riley is retired. 3 strikeouts for Tanner Douglas. He strikes out the side and able to work around the walk and the hit by pitch. We head to the top of the second in game 2, 0-0.
Cowlitz PUD proudly supports our community and the Cowlitz Black Bears. Visit cowlitzpud.org to learn about customer-friendly opportunities like our new ride share program, which allows you to rent our all-electric Chevy Bolt. Whether you want to take it on a quick trip or a scenic drive, the first 4 hours are free, then $4 an hour after that. Again, that's cowlitzpud.org.
I call myself a confident backseat driver. Mom, brakes please.
Gotcha.
But I'm less confident in the economy.
Same here, buddy.
Thankfully, Les Schwab Tires helps make sure that our safety never takes a backseat, even when we're watching our wallets.
Hurry in and save up to $200 on a set of 4 tires, plus get an extra $50 off with financing. Limited time offer while supplies last. Terms and conditions apply. Details at leschwab.com/sale.
Remember that first time you rode a bike? Really hard at first, but you kept improving. That's the thinking behind the Money Builder Share Certificate from Fiber Federal Credit Union. We heard that making that first step to saving is the hardest, so we made it a little easier. With as little as $25, you can save at a rate that is way higher than regular savings accounts. And after 18 months, you've saved a nice little nest egg. The Money Builder Share Certificate from Fiber Federal, federally insured by NCUA.
Wexberg misses on the first pitch, and the second, a chopper that A.J. Singer unable to glove on the run. That'll go down as an infield single to lead off the inning for the Drifters and for Ryan Hayes, who was 1 for 19 before that at bat, so he picks up his second hit of the season. The leadoff runner reached for the Drifters last inning via walk. Wexberg able to leave a couple guys stranded, just as his counterpart Tanner Douglas was able to do. Big swing and miss from Tommy Molesky. Molesky playing in just his 6th game for Springfield. He's 1 for 10. The 1-1 fouled off of Molesky to move the count to 1-2. Springfield has really been struggling as a whole as of late. They're 3-10 in their last 13 games, and that includes a 6-game losing streak. The 2-2 spoiled off from Molesky, and we'll do it again. Gets a chase for strikeout number 2. Puts the first out on the board in the 2nd inning. Wexberg has had a 4 strikeout game. That's his highest of the season. Each of his punch-out totals in his previous 3, 1, 3, and 4. Moves ahead 0-1 to the designated hitter, Jace Miller, who takes the slider way out to even up the count. Miller, good hitter in the 8th spot. He's hitting .324 for the Drifters, suiting up for the 15th time. Wexberg throws home and gets a swing and a miss from Miller, 1-2. The Black Bears just with 6 hits in game 1, but they took advantage of free passes. Strike 3 called, and Max Ortega was ready to head back to the dugout, rolled the ball out there on the mound, but his defense aware, only 2 outs. Luckily, guys were paying attention, or Ryan Hayes could have taken an extra 90. So 2 outs, first pitch swing in, finding the hole on the left side is Cooper Mullins for a 2-out single. The Drifters will send their leadoff hitter back up to the plate for the second time today. Couple guys on, but 2 outs for Wexburg and the Black Bears. Wearing their green hats today. Called strike 1 on the outer half to Newton, who walked in his only plate appearance. The Black Bears were wearing their black jerseys in game 1, but with the heat the next couple days, they're going with a different color. Just foul. Quickly, no balls and 2 strikes to the Drifters shortstop. He's got 7 RBIs this season. Wexburg looking to keep that number right where it is. The 0-2 hit on the right side to Eli Lopez. Takes a step and throws over in time to retire Newton. Couple more strikeouts for Lucian Wexburg. We head to the home second, 0-0.
Hi, this is Mike from Dick Hanna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We're proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dick Hanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dick Hanna Toyota, believe in nice.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play. Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh-cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
Chris Brown going to lead off the second inning for the Black Bears. Takes on the outer half for strike 1. We are scoreless in the bottom of the second. Couple base runners for the Black Bears in the first. That was a walk to Singer and a hit by pitch to Ethan Mann. Still looking for their first hit early on. 1 ball and 1 strike. Brown hits it and finds a 6-hole for the first base hit right on cue. That'll bring up the Black Bears left fielder, Carter Monda, getting the start in the middle game. Monda hitting .278 this season. He's got some speed as well. A few infield hits sprinkled in those. He's got 15 total hits this season, playing in his 15th game. Big deep breath from Douglas on a warm day in southern Washington. Fires home and misses away. Radio communication provided by your local Day Wireless Systems. For all your two-way radio and CB needs, visit your local Day Wireless System. The 1-1 hit into the air, playable on the right side. The second baseman, Cooper Mullins, battles the sun and comes up with the catch in shallow right field. One away in the bottom of the second for the catcher, Max Ortega. Ortega, one of the main catchers on the Black Bears roster. Sometimes see Grant Jay behind the plate, and as well as Connor Talixon, who was in the DH spot in Game 1. The 1-0, Ortega hits it foul, and that goes out of play. The catcher, Ryan Hayes, wearing red, white, and blue. He's got the blue jersey of the Drifters with white numbers, and all of his catching equipment is red. Feeling the vibes today. 2 balls and 1 strike to the number 8 hitter. Douglas checks the runner, throws home, and misses up and away. 3-1. Douglas retired the side with strikeouts in the first inning, getting Canton, McCollum, and Riley all down swinging. But he also had a walk and hit Ethan Mann, and a 1-out walk issued to Max Ortega. So still trying to find his pitch location. Chris Brown moves into scoring position for the Black Bears. The Black Bears got on the board first yesterday in the second inning. It's been a big inning this season for Cowlitz. 1-0 for Eli Lopez, playing second base today for the Black Bears. Hitting .297, great number 9 hitter. Hits a chopper right at the dugout of the Drifters down the third base line. Lopez has 6 ribbies this season. If he can find a gap, looking for another one. Hits it hard at the shortstop. 6-4-3. That will end the inning on the double play, and we head to the top of the third, scoreless.
Hi, it's Jess.
And Bobby checking in from the Grown Man's Candy Store. I'm sure we can all agree that Mother Nature has been a little, unpredictable this year.
To say the least, but one thing you can predict is steel's power and reliability.
At Cowlitz River Rigging, we carry a wide variety of superior steel, gas, and battery-powered equipment to get all your jobs done.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200. Weather Guard.
It's coyote season here at Cowlitz River Rigging. You might be asking yourself, what does that mean?
It means haying, cutting, mowing, moving, plowing, sowing, pushing, pulling, digging, ripping, tilling, towing season.
Coyote tractors are fuel efficient, rugged, and ready to work.
Stop in at the Grown Man's Candy Store and test drive a Coyote tractor today.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
We start the top of the third on the campus of Lower Columbia College. 2 balls and no strikes to the number 2 hitter, Ryan Cooney. Heart of the lineup due up for Springfield, 2-3-4 hitters. Hits it up the middle right where it came from, and that'll find the outfield grass. All 3 innings, Springfield able to get their leadoff hitter aboard, but unable to capitalize on it.
Now batting for the Drifters, the center fielder, number 19, Bobby Blandford.
Third hit of the day for Springfield, and it will move to Bobby Blandford. Flew out to Carter Monda in left field, his last plate appearance. Wexberg gets the fastball on the inside corner, called strike 1. Game 3 tomorrow night will be at 6:35. Day off on Thursday, and then 3 games at home against the Knights, as the Black Bears are looking for some revenge, losing the series, and Game 3 losing 3-2 in a very close game. Popped up a mile high for A.J. Singer, who moves into shallow left field and tracks it down. 1 away in the top of the third. Still scoreless. The Drifters haven't scored a run yet this series through the first 11 and a third innings. The cleanup hitter, Charlie Updegrave, walked his first time up. Checks his swing, but able to hold up as he takes a fastball upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. Wexberg works from the third base side of the rubber. Misses the fastball away, 2-0. Dick Hanna Toyota is proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends and watch these talented baseball players. The folks over at Dick Hanna Toyota know a thing or two about nice. Big swing and a miss, and a hitter's counts, and the count will move to 2-1. Dick Hanna has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with the tradition of supporting our community. Dick Hanna Toyota believe in nice. The 2-1 hit hard and gets past the diving A.J. Singer. Couple singles for the Drifters in the third. Wexberg's going to look to work around as he'll face the number 5 hitter, Jaden Shepard. Jaden Shepard, a member of the Black Bears 2 summers ago. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Shepard went down swinging back in the first inning. 1 of 3 strikeouts for the big right-hander. Gets set from the stretch. Checks the runner, throws home, and hits the inside corner, called strike 2. Breaking ball hangs up there as Shepard fouls it off. That ball didn't have the break that I'm sure Lucian Wexberg wanted. Hung up there a little bit, but just a foul ball as Shepard fouls off the fastball, and the count will remain 0-2. The Black Bears were firing on all cylinders last night at the plate, on the bases, defensively, and pitching. The slider misses away 1-2. The second shutout of the season for the Bears pitching staff. McCollum went 2 for 4, scored twice, and drove in a run on the sacrifice fly. Ethan Mann went 1 for 3 with 2 runs. A chopper, comebacker, Lucian Wexberg, throws over and dug out nicely by the shortstop, A.J. Singer. Wow. Lucian, if he could take that one back, I'm sure he would let that ground ball go to Eli Lopez and let the middle guys try to turn two. But instead, he throws a low throw that, fortunately for the Black Bears, A.J. Singer is able to dig out. Ryan Cooney would have scored easily if that went into center. But either way, the Black Bears able to get one out of it as Jaden Shepard beat out the throw on the fielder's choice. Ryan Hayes ahead 1-0. Hits a chopper, foul. In last night's game, Jay went 1 for 2 with a couple ribbies and 2 base on balls. 7 out of the Black Bears' 9 hitters in the lineup scored last night. Beautiful breaking ball from Wexburg. Hits the outer half. 1 ball and 2 strikes. On the other side, Gaston and the Pen were nearly unhittable, giving up just 2 hits and 5 combined base runners. Ball hit hard and gets past a sliding A.J. Singer. The Drifters score first in Game 2 and have their first run of the series on the RBI single from Ryan Hayes, who's now 2 for 2. The Drifters able to get their leadoff man aboard for the 3rd straight inning. And eventually, that's going to give you a run or 2, and it finally does for Springfield in the 3rd. That was the 3rd hit of the inning. Singles by Cooney, Updegrave, and Hayes. Runners on first and second, 0-1 count to Tommy Molesky. Takes low for ball 1. Gaston now leads the league in wins. He is 4-0 and is second in the West Coast League in earned run average at 1.50. Out of the University of Portland, Carter Gaston has been one of the best pitchers for the Black Bears this summer. 2 balls and 1 strike to the Drifters' left fielder. Checks his swing, and there'll be no appeal. Now Ortega asks home plate umpire Noah Hobart to check with Yeager, who said he did not go around, so the count moves to 3-1. Gets a swing and a miss to fill up the count. Looking to limit the damage to just 1 run for the Drifters in the top of the 3rd. A little blooper into left field, and that makes Carter Monda play it on a hop. Chris Brown, the 3rd baseman, lost his footing for a second. But into 3rd goes Ryan Hayes, and Jaden Shepard comes in to score from second. He had a 2-out jump. Barrels are overrated sometimes, as Tommy Molesky able to get a blooper just over the head of A.J. Singer and Chris Brown and just in front of Carter Monda. Not making great contact. That ball might have been hit maybe 40 to 50 miles per hour off the bat, if that. But that's baseball. Out goes Justin Parrish. The whole infield's in for the meeting. The Drifters have runners on first and 3rd. Let's go back and take another look at that ball that Wexburg played that may have been too if he let the ball go. It was going right at Eli Lopez, and he delivered the low throw that A.J. Singer made a really nice play on, but that forced him to throw late to try and get Jaden Shepard. Two runs in. The Drifters lead 2-0 in the top of the third. Wexburg and the Black Bears just need one out to get out of the inning. And the slider misses away to the designated hitter, Jace Miller. Miller went down looking in his only plate appearance last inning. Wexburg fires home. The runner goes. Ortega fakes the throw as the bat comes out of the hands of Jace Miller. Usually when you see the bat come out of the hands, they'll run over, go put some more pine tar on or any kind of sticky substance on the bat to get a better grip, but Miller steps back in. 1-1. Foul down on the right side, and that'll get out of play. One ball and two strikes to the DH, hitting .324 this season. Spoils off the slider, and we'll do it again. Miller has 5 RBIs. He's playing in his 15th game. He's got a couple ducks on the pond here in the top of the third. Wexburg comes set, delivers the 1-2, gets a ground ball. Chris Brown moves to his left, gloves it, throws across the diamond in time to retire Jace Miller. But Springfield strikes first in the top of the third. Middle 3, 2-0, Drifters ahead.
Call Weather Guard.
577-7200.
Weather Guard!
Cowlitz PUD proudly supports our community and the Cowlitz Black Bears. Visit cowlitzpud.org to learn about customer-friendly opportunities like our new ride share program, which allows you to rent our all-electric Chevy Bolt. Whether you want to take it on a quick trip or a scenic drive, the first 4 hours are free, then $4 an hour after that. Again, that's cowlitzpud.org.
I call myself a confident backseat driver. Mom, brakes please.
Gotcha.
But I'm less confident in the economy.
Same here, buddy.
Thankfully, Les Schwab Tires helps make sure that our safety never takes a backseat, even when we're watching our wallets.
Hurry in and save up to $200 on a set of 4 tires, plus get an extra $50 off with financing. Limited time offer while supplies last. Terms and conditions apply. Details at leschwab.com/sale.
Remember that first time you rode a bike? Really hard at first, but you kept improving. That's the thinking behind the Money Builder Share Certificate from Fiber Federal Credit Union. We heard that making that first step to saving is the hardest, so we made it a little easier. With as little as $25, you can save at a rate that is way higher than regular savings accounts. And after 18 months, you've saved a nice little nest egg. The Money Builder Share Certificate from Fiber Federal, federally insured by NCUA.
We start the home third. Top of the lineup due up for the Black Bears, trailing for the first time this series. 2-0, Springfield ahead. The Drifters sent 7 batters to the plate in the third inning. Came away with 4 singles. Oh, 2. Canton takes just outside on a borderline pitch, but called ball 1. Canton went down swinging his last time up. Canton takes below the knees. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chris Brown had a leadoff single back in the second inning, and Max Ortega was walked. But the inning came to an end on a 6-4-3 double play off the bat of Eli Lopez. Canton spoils that, so we'll see another. Little heat wave moving through Longview. The high 94 today, and tomorrow's high is 95. The warmest weather that the Black Bears have played in this season. Canton goes down swinging once again. for the first out in the bottom of the third. The heat wave will move past Longview this weekend for the series with the Knights. The weather is going to be in the high 70s and very low 80s, more comfortable. But if you come out to the ballpark this week, first pitch, a ground ball to Ryan Cooney. Throws over, and the throw's wide. It forces Charlie Updegrave to come off the bag, but Updegrave able to apply the tag to get A.J. Singer for the second out of the third.
First baseman, number 8, the West Coast League Player of the Week, Latrey McCollum.
Latrey McCollum has been barreling up balls in most of his plate appearances. He fouls off the first pitch. Here's another look at that throw as Singer's running down the line. The throw in front of first, and a nice tag by the first baseman, Updegrave. McCollum hits it on the right side. Updegrave will go as far as he can and will eventually run out of room. 0-2 to the Black Bears' first baseman. Latrey has stayed hot after winning the West Coast League Player of the Week for his play last week. He's on pace to win it again. On the season, he takes outside with the fastball, 1-2. He's hitting .452. He has 19 hits and 13 runs scored in his first 11 games as a Black Bear. Also, 13 stolen bags. He's only been caught once. Takes strike 3 on the low breaking ball. That'll end the inning as Tanner Douglas able to retire the side in order. We head to the middle inning. Springfield 2, Cowlitz 0.
Hi, this is Mike from Decatur Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We're proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Decatur Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Decatur Toyota, believe in nice.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play. Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com. Head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
Welcome back, and happy 4th of July. Here from David Story Field. New pitcher is Carson Bush to begin the 4th inning. Lucian Wexberg, his day comes to an end. He gave up 6 hits, 2 earned runs. He struck out 3 batters and walked 2. Fastball is upstairs from Carson Bush, a native of Portland, Oregon, and plays ball at Mount Hood Community College. On a clear day, Mount Hood, gorgeous out of the distance when you're in Portland. My favorite time to look at it on a clear day is going over the Willamette River on one of the many bridges in Portland and looking over and seeing Mount Hood out in the distance. Beautiful landscape all throughout the Pacific Northwest. Everything's so green, too. the amount of rain it gets throughout the year. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 9-1 and 2 due up. Cooper Mullins, Ben Newton, and Ryan Cooney. Bush comes in with the 0-1 record, but his earned run average just at 1.28. Making his 6th appearance, the 2-2 is a bit outside to fill up the count. Last time out was in Springfield. 1 scoreless, gave up 1 hit in 4 batters faced. Before that against Portland, 1 scoreless. He faced the minimum as he issues a leadoff walk in the 4th. All 4 innings, Springfield has had their leadoff runner reach. Their hitter, that is. The only time Carson Bush has given up a run was his first time out back on June the 2nd against Yakima Valley. That's when he picked up the 1 loss this season. After missing a couple times, out comes Justin Parrish, and Max Ortega will join him on the mound. Against Yakima Valley, Bush threw 2 innings. He gave up just 1 earned run, but 3 runs total, a couple of them being unearned. On just 2 hits and 1 walk, so not a bad outing. But the air really hurting Bush as he came up on the wrong side, picking up the loss. But overall this season, it's been very good out of the pen for Cowlitz. The right-hander is 178 pounds. He's 6 feet. Works from the first base side of the rubber. Time is called by the home plate umpire, Noah Hobart. Bush gets set, throws home, and the fastball hits the upper part of the zone. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Drifters leadoff hitter, Ben Newton, who's 0 for 1. Pulled the ball to second his last time up and walked back in the first. Bush now working ahead, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Overall this season, Newton is hitting .226. Bush kicks and fires home in the dirt. Nice stop from Max Ortega to keep Cooper Mullins at first base, who's being held on by Latre McCollum. The only time you pretty much see the first baseman not hold the runner on first is when there's a runner in front of them on second. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Newton. If you pay attention and just watch the first baseman, you'll see him hold the runner on, and then as soon as the pitcher makes a movement towards the plate, they get in their fielding position. Breaking ball gets past Ortega, and that allows Mullins to advance to second on the wild pitch. Nobody out in the top of the 4th. Springfield with a 2-0 lead. Full count to Ben Newton. The payoff pitch, ground ball hit sharply at Eli Lopez. Gloves it, throws over, and that does advance the runner. One out on the board as Ryan Cooney steps up to the plate for the 3rd time this afternoon. He singled and scored his last time up and hit it to the opposite field, the second base, back in the first when he grounded out. The infield playing in. This ball goes down the right field line, and it's a fair ball. Extra bases for Ryan Cooney, and it's going to be a RBI stand-up double as Springfield extends their lead 3-0 here in the top of the 4th.
For the Drifters, the center fielder, Bobby Blanford.
Only the second time this season Carson Bush has allowed a run. Showing bunt and laying down a nice one down the left field line. Nothing Chris Brown can do except for hope that it goes foul, and it finally does, inches in front of the bag. Wow. As soon as Chris Brown got to the ball, he realized there was no chance of throwing out Bobby Blanford, who was already at first base, so there was nothing he can do but hope and pray that it would peel foul, and just inches before the bag, it finally goes foul. It looked like it was going to stay fair all the way down and maybe hit the bag. Didn't have a great angle on it, so can't take another look. This ball hit hard into right field, forces Ian Riley to go back, and that's going to go off the wall. Extra bases for the number 3 hitter, Bobby Blanford, as he slides into third with an RBI triple. Ryan Cooney came in to score. 2 runs put up for Springfield in the third, and 2 runs for the Drifters here in the fourth. Out comes a coach to talk to Noah Hobart to ask if that was a home run or not. But both the umpires ruled it still a live ball. A nice job from Ian Riley to get the ball in as fast as he can. As soon as the ball was hit, he turned around and started sprinting towards the wall and waited for it to bounce off the wall. 0-1 to Charlie Updegrave. Updegrave 1 for 1. He singled his last time up and walked back in the first. Hits it down the right side, foul. No balls and 2 strikes. Just 1 out in the top of the fourth. 2 runs in already for Springfield as they look to even up the series and force a rubber match tomorrow night. 0-2, hit in the air on the left side this time, but it will reach the seats. Warmest day of the season for the Black Bears. Can't imagine how hot it is on the turf for the umpires, wearing black and gray. Turf can get very, very hot in the summer. Feels like your feet are on fire sometimes on the really hot spots. The 0-2. Fastball way upstairs. Updegrave takes it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. When traveling Spirit Lake Highway, stop by Drew's Grocery for the food, beverages, and now serving Chevron gas that you're looking for. Breaking ball misses up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. See the weekly ad at familyfoodstores.com/Tootle and find Drew's Grocery and Service on Facebook. The grocery store has been a staple of the Tootle and Silver Lake communities for nearly 85 years, serving as one of the last stops for visitors heading east to Mount St. Helens. Updegrave battling up at the plate against Carson Bush. Able to hold his swing to take ball 3. Another full count for Bush out of the pen. Payoff pitch is lifted in the air. It's going to be the second baseman, Eli Lopez, who calls for it and makes the catch. Lopez had a good read on that ball. Sprinted over and called off A.J. Singer, and Sam Canton came in to join the party from center as well. 2 outs on the board. In the top of the fourth, 2 runs in. Springfield with the 4-0 lead. Breaking ball hits the inside corner, right at the belt for Jaden Shepard. Hit into a fielder's choice his last time up, able to avoid a double play that Wexberg threw to A.J. Singer on a one-hopper, and that allowed Shepard to beat out the throw once Singer gathered, transferred, and threw over to first. The 0-2 called, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Jaden Shepard, who had a few words for Noah Hobart. The zone might have been extended a little bit during that at-bat, but we get out of the inning. Bottom of the fourth, 4-0. The Black Bears offense has some work to do.
Hi, it's Jess.
And Bobby checking in from the Grown Man's Candy Store. I'm sure we can all agree that Mother Nature has been a little, unpredictable this year.
To say the least, but one thing you can predict is steel's power and reliability.
At Cowlitz River Rigging, we carry a wide variety of superior steel, gas, and battery-powered equipment to get all your jobs done.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather Guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Ethan Mann leads off the inning, hits a line drive into left center field for a leadoff single to start the fourth. From one Dallas Baptist baseball player to another, Ian Riley digs in to face the southpaw Tanner Douglas. Goes back out there for Springfield to start the fourth. First pitch swinging, pops it up on the left side. Ryan Cooney, the third baseman, runs out of room. It reaches the seats. If you're an active or retired military member, thank you so much for your service. Hope you enjoy your day, whatever you're doing, and wherever you may be, spending time with family and friends, finding a way to stay cool, but hopefully enjoying the outdoors as well. No balls and 1 strike to Ian Riley. Big deep breath from Douglas. Fires home. And a check swing from Riley. Tried to hold up, but it was a little bit too late. No balls and 2 strikes. Riley went down swinging back in the first. He's hitting .255 for the Black Bears. Long look at first, throws home, and Riley goes down swinging once again to put the first out on the board in the bottom of the fourth. Trailing 4-0, the Black Bears looking to cut into the lead. Little by little, they don't have to do it all in one inning. trying to get one run here, one run there, and give yourself an opportunity in the late innings. 1 ball and no strikes to Chris Brown. Singled his last time up back in the second. He's 1 for 1. The 1-0 hit hard into left field. That'll be another base hit. Forces Tommy Molesky to go in the gap, but able to get to it very quickly, and that forces Ethan Mann to stay put at second. Chris Brown now 2 for 2. We're going to have a mound visit, perhaps a pitching change. The whole infield comes in. The best part of your next beach getaway is that Fiber FCU has plenty of branches along the Oregon coast. Access your Fiber account at thousands of credit union branches and ATMs nationwide. FiberCU.com. Banking made easy. And with great reviews and affordable rates, Guest House is the official hospitality partner of the Cowlitz Black Bears. Enjoy a getaway with the amenities you expect this summer. Call 360-414-5953 or Google Guest House in Kelso, Washington. Tanner Douglas will stay on the bump with a couple guys on, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the lineup for the Black Bears. Number 7 hitter, Carter Monda, bats for the second time. He flew out to shallow right center his last time up that the second baseman, Cooper Mullins, was able to track down and battle the sun. Monda batting .278. He's got 8 RBIs on the season. Finds a gap on the right side. 3 consecutive singles for the Black Bears to load the bases here in the bottom of the 4th, looking to respond to the 2 runs Springfield put up in the 3rd and the 2 runs they put up in the top of this frame. Man single to start the inning off. He's at 3rd. Riley went down on strikes. Chris Brown singled. He's at 2nd, and Monda stands at 1st. First pitch, big swing and a miss on the breaking ball for Max Ortega, who walked his last time up. The Drifters playing double play depth. Nobody is in. When you're up 4-0, you're just looking for outs. You're willing to exchange a run for an out, but they're hoping for 2. They have 1 double play this game, and that came from Eli Lopez, who has some speed, too. Nice execution by the Drifters' defense. The 0-2 misses, low and inside, 1-2. Bases full of Black Bears. Big moment in the game, trailing 4-0. The 1-2, Ortega comes away empty and goes down swinging. Big strikeout for Tanner Douglas. He's got 6 strikeouts in 3 2/3 innings. So it's Eli Lopez who will get a shot at it with the bases loaded and now 2 outs. Slider finds his own, 0-1. Lopez is hitting .297. He's got 6 RBIs. He's 11 for 37 this summer. Last time up, hit into a double play, looking to atone for that. He fouls off the 0-1. And Douglas now ahead, 0-2, just 1 strike away from escaping the inning without allowing any damage. The Black Bears left the bases loaded in the first inning in last night's game. Looking for a different result here in the home fourth. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Douglas gets set. The 1-2. Lopez swings and misses, and the Black Bears leave them loaded. After 3 singles, Douglas strikes out the side for the second time. We head to the top of the fifth, 4-0 Springfield with the lead.
It's Coyote season here at Cowlitz River Rigging. You might be asking yourself, what does that mean?
It means haying, cutting, mowing, moving, plowing, sowing, pushing, pulling, digging, ripping, tilling, towing season.
Coyote tractors are fuel efficient, rugged, and ready to work.
Stop in at the Grown Man's Candy Store and test drive a Coyote tractor today.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
Call Weather Guard.
577-7200. Weather Guard.
Cowlitz PUD proudly supports our community and the Cowlitz Black Bears. Visit cowlitzpud.org to learn about customer-friendly opportunities like our new ride share program, which allows you to rent our all-electric Chevy Bolt. Whether you want to take it on a quick trip or a scenic drive, the first 4 hours are free, then $4 an hour after that. Again, that's cowlitzpud.org.
I call myself a confident backseat driver. Mom, brakes please.
Gotcha.
But I'm less confident in the economy.
Same here, buddy.
Thankfully, Les Schwab Tires helps make sure that our safety never takes a backseat, even when we're watching our wallets.
Hurry in and save up to $200 on a set of 4 tires, plus get an extra $50 off with financing. Limited time offer while supplies last. Terms and conditions apply. Details at leschwab.com/sale.
Remember that first time you rode a bike? Really hard at first, but you kept improving. That's the thinking behind the Money Builder Share Certificate from Fiber Federal Credit Union. We heard that making that first step to saving is the hardest, so we made it a little easier. With as little as $25, you can save at a rate that is way higher than regular savings accounts. And after 18 months, you've saved a nice little nest egg. The Money Builder Share Certificate from Fiber Federal, federally insured by NCUA.
New pitcher for the Black Bears to begin the fifth is Jace Schuler, hometown kid from Kelso, Washington. He pitches right here at Lower Columbia College. He'll be facing 6, 7, 8 hitters for the Drifters, looking for the first shutdown inning since the second. The ball goes off of Hayes as Schuler was ready to make a play on it. He was looking in. What's going on? What just happened? But a deflection off of the Drifters catcher. Hayes was 1 for 19 entering the game, and he's 2 for 2 with an RBI this afternoon. He's ahead 2 balls and 1 strike. Schuler with the glove right in front of his face, working from the first base side of the rubber, misses with the fastball at the letters, 3 balls and 1 strike. Schuler comes in with an earned run average of 163. He's got 1 save. He's tossed 11 innings this season, has 7 punch-outs, 5 walks given up, and 13 hits in those 11 innings. Gets a swing and a miss on an outside fastball to load the count. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Springfield. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Cowlitz. The payoff pitch is outside. Another leadoff man aboard for Springfield.
Now batting for the Drifters, the left fielder, number 12, Tommy Oleski.
The leadoff hitter has reached in all 5 innings for Springfield. It's usually a recipe for success for an offense. Get your leadoff man and you have a guy on base for the next 3 outs unless a double play happens, of course. So Schuler looking to work around the leadoff walk. Get strike one to Tommy Molesky, who's 1 for 2. Recorded an RBI single his last time up when Springfield put 2 runs on the board in the 3rd inning. And they followed up in the 4th with a pair of runs as well. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Drifters left fielder. Long pause from Schuler. Finally fires home. And showing bunts, pulling back, but taking the fastball in the zone is Molesky, who now is behind 1-2. If you're just joining us, 2 scoreless innings from both sides. And in the top of the 3rd, the Drifters got on the board with an RBI single from their catcher, Ryan Hayes. The count moves to 2-2. The next batter was Tommy Molesky, who's at the plate. He delivered an RBI single. And in the 4th inning, after a leadoff walk issued to Cooper Mullins, he advanced on a wild pitch and got a RBI double from Ryan Cooney and an RBI triple from Bobby Blandford. And that's where we stand right now, 4-0. Jace Schuler strikes out Tommy Molesky for the first out of the 5th inning. It's going to be Jace Miller now, the designated hitter, who bats from the right side to face the righty Schuler. Hit hard, a one-hopper to Singer. There's 1 and 2 for an inning-ending double play. We are halfway home here on 4th of July. The Black Bears looking to get on the board. We'll be right back to David Storyfield right after these messages.
Hi, this is Mike from Decanna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We're proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Decanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Decanna Toyota, believe in nice.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play. Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh-cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com. Head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
Hi, it's Jess.
And Bobby checking in from the Grown Man's Candy Store. I'm sure we can all agree that Mother Nature has been a little, unpredictable this year.
To say the least, but one thing you can predict is steel's power and reliability.
At Cowlitz River Rigging, we carry a wide variety of superior steel, gas, and battery-powered equipment to get all your jobs done.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
Top of the lineup due up for the Black Bears to begin the home fifth. And Sam Canton begins the inning with a leadoff single. A.J. Singer, the batter, who made a nice play to finish the inning with the double play in the top of the frame. Here's another look at it. It was a really hard-hit ball, and Singer played it on just one hop. And Lopez able to put together the double play, and Latrey McCollum on the receiving end. The 0-1, Singer hits a slow chopper, and it goes off of him. It's a foul ball. No balls and 2 strikes. Singer's 0 for 1. He grounded out to Ryan Cooney at third his last time up. And back in the first, he had a walk. He leads the team in RBIs. Not an RBI situation here, unless he's able to get an extra base hit. He's got 15 of them. New pitcher for Springfield is John Over. So Tanner Douglas, his night comes to an end. He had 8 strikeouts through 4 innings. Singer finds a 6-hole. Back-to-back singles to begin the inning for the 1 and 2 hitters for the Black Bears. For the hottest hitter on the team, Latrey McCollum. John Over is 2-0. He's got an earned run average of 1.22. Ryan Hayes will go out there and have a word with his pitcher. Out of Eugene, Oregon, he plays ball at Linfield. The lefty is 220 pounds, 6 foot. 6 feet, that is. He's thrown 7 1/3 innings. He has 8 punch-outs and just 1 walk. He's given up 4 hits coming into this game, but that moves to 6 with back-to-back singles from Canton and Singer. Black Bears looking to claw their way back into this game, trailing 4-0. First pitch, McCollum fouls back right in front of us in the press box. That'll be a souvenir. The 0-1, McCollum chases the breaking ball and falls behind 0-2. McCollum has a 6-game hitting streak going, and he's got 7 multi-hit games. And he's playing in just his 12th game of the season. During the hitting streak, Latrey has at least 2 hits per game. And once he gets on the bases, good luck trying to hold him where he's at. He steals bases more than anyone else on the Black Bears team. And when I talked to manager Kelly Stinnett before the game, he said McCollum has the choice of when he wants to run. He doesn't get signs from Kelly Stinnett, the third base coach. McCollum waits for the pitch that he thinks is going to be a breaking ball or a good pitch to go on. So it's all up to the speedy first baseman. The 0-2 taken just low. A good take. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Couple guys on in the bottom of the 5th. 4-0. The Drifters ahead looking to even up the series in the middle game. The 1-2. McCollum hits it hard, but right at the hot corner, who throws over to second in time to get Sam Canton. Tough for the Black Bears, getting a double play on a very hard-hit ball. Runner on first base and 2 away for Ethan Mann, who singled his last time up. checks his swing and goes around 0-1. In last night's game, Ethan went 1 for 3 with 2 runs batted in, and he walked twice. He tried to extend his double into a triple and was thrown out at third on a very nice relay put together by the Drifters defense. 1 ball and 1 strike to the cleanup hitter. Over throws over to first, and it gets away from Updegrave, but not very far for Singer to go to second. The Black Bears with 6 hits, just unable to string them together at the right time. Still scoreless through 4 2/3. Breaking ball hits the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Heritage Bank has been building lasting relationships and serving our communities for over 95 years. Stop by your local branch or visit heritagebanknw.com to learn about banking solutions tailored to your unique needs. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Man able to hold off on the breaking ball. Tempting pitch after overs, mixing in the fastball with the breaking ball, mixing up speeds for the hitter at the plate. The 2-2 checks the swing, and the umpire, Noah Hobart, rings up Mann, who was very surprised that he was held up, and now Kelly Stinnett is asking Hobart to at least appeal down and ask Billy Yeager. So the 2 umpires come together to have a discussion. And it will be called a foul ball off of the bat of Ethan Mann. So the inning will continue. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs, and A.J. Singer at first. Springfield defense will run back to their positions. Kind of a bummer for Bobby Blandford in center, Jaden Shepard in right to run all the way in to the dugout on a very hot day on the turf and be told, sorry guys, you got to go right back out there. Breaking ball missing in the dirt. Mann able to hold his bat back. Full count. And the breaking ball, missing low. 2-out walk issued to Ethan Mann. A.J. Singer moves into scoring position as the Black Bears look to get on the board for the first time in Game 2 after scoring 8 runs in the first game of the series. And the Black Bears offense has scored 5+ runs in 6 out of their last 8 games. Their offense has been hot as of late. Cowlitz looking to get back to 500. They're 13-14, and Springfield has been struggling lately. They're 11-14. After the walk to Mann, quickly 2 balls and no strikes to Ian Riley, who has gone down swinging in his first 2 plate appearances. The 2-0 takes a slider outside, 3-0. We thought the inning was coming to an end. Hobart called Ethan Mann out at the plate, but after a discussion with Billy Yeager out in the field, they determined it was a foul ball, which Kelly Stinnett thought it was, who came down and asked him to at least go talk to his partner in the field, who had a different angle on it, and they ruled it a foul ball. Mann eventually got walked to keep the inning alive, and now it's 3 balls and 1 strike to Riley, who finds a hole on the right side. A.J. Singer being waved home from third. The throw home is a good one, but unable to catch it is Ryan Hayes, and the Black Bears on the board in the bottom of the 5th. with the RBI single for Ian Riley. His first hit of the afternoon, drives in a run. Big turn of events. Thought the inning was over, and now the Black Bears extending it. After two more batters, man was walked, and Riley with the RBI single. The next batter is going to be Chris Brown after the mound visit. The whole infield in for the discussion. Your locally owned radio stations are proud partners of Fiber Family Fridays. Home team 100.7 K-Log has been the area's only full-time live and local news team. Number one for today's country and your all-time favorites. Cookin' Country is the number one station in the area. The meeting comes to a conclusion, and it's Chris Brown. Looking for a two-out rally. The runners go on the first pitch. The throw down to second. Not in time, as Ian Riley steals his fourth bag of the season. And Ethan Mann also has 4 stolen bags now on the double steal. Ducks on the pond for Chris Brown. The 1-0. Big swing. Comes away empty. Brown is 2 for 2 today. The 1-1 hit into right center field, and Jaden Shepard able to make the grab on the run. Hung up just long enough for the right fielder. The Black Bears thought the inning came to an end, but they come back and get an RBI single from Ian Riley to get on the board, looking to find a way back into this game as we head to the top of the 6th. 4-1, the Drifters ahead.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
It's coyote season here at Cowlitz River Rigging. You might be asking yourself, what does that mean?
It means haying, cutting, mowing, moving, plowing, sowing, pushing, pulling, digging, ripping, tilling, towing season.
Coyote tractors are fuel efficient, rugged, and ready to work.
Stop in at the Grown Man's Candy Store and test drive a Coyote tractor today.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
Call Weather Guard.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Cowlitz PUD proudly supports our community and the Cowlitz Black Bears. Visit cowlitzpud.org to learn about customer-friendly opportunities like our new ride share program, which allows you to rent our all-electric Chevy Bolt. Whether you want to take it on a quick trip or a scenic drive, the first 4 hours are free, then $4 an hour after that. Again, that's cowlitzpud.org.
The Black Bears pitching staff looking to retire the leadoff hitter for the first time this afternoon. Through the first 5 innings, the leadoff hitter has reached in each of them for the Drifters. Fastball misses upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes to the number 9 hitter, Cooper Mullins. 9-1-2 due up for Springfield. Mullins has reached in both of his plate appearances. Takes a breaking ball on the outer half. 2 balls and 1 strike. He singled back in the second inning, walked, and scored back in the 4th. Almost the same location and called strike again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Playing in his 16th game, Bolins has 11 walks this season, as Schuler has his second strikeout out of the bullpen, and the leadoff hitter retired for the first time in the 6th. The batting order will flip over for Springfield. It's going to be the leadoff hitter, Ben Newton. 0 for 2, a couple ground outs to Eli Lopez at second. Takes inside for ball 1. Les Schwab Tires is proud to sponsor the Cowlitz Black Bears. When you need tires, wheels, and safety services, Les Schwab is here for you. Visit leschwab.com or stop by today. Schuler behind 2-0, has a quick word for himself and steps back on the rubber. Glove right in front of his face, and then he pulls it down as he works through the windup, throws home, and it's low, 3-0 to the Drifters' leadoff hitter. Let's take a look at some other scores in the West Coast League. 4 pitches, and Ben Newton is walked. That'll bring up Ryan Cooney, the third baseman. He scored twice for Springfield. He's got a single, and his last time up, an RBI stand-up double. He'll face Schuler for the first time. His RBI double came against Carson Bush. The Black Bears have used 3 pitchers. After 4 balls in a row to Ben Newton, Schuler back in the zone, ahead 0-1. Swings through it quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. The only other game going on right now is between Victoria and Walla Walla. The Sweets ahead 9-2. Schuler takes a long pause, throws home, and it's a bit up and in. 1-2. Portland and Ridgefield, their game will start pretty soon, in the next 15 minutes or so. And Kelowna and Corvallis play tonight at 6:35. Yakima Valley and Bend at the same time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Called strike 3. Jay Schuler with 3 strikeouts out of the pen. Looks to work around the 1-out walk issued to Ben Newton. The lefty, Bobby Blandford, digs in. Had an RBI triple his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Takes a fastball on the inner half for strike 1. A handful of home games in July that you will definitely want to be a part of. That includes this 6-game homestand that the Black Bears are currently on. The runner goes, the throw down is wide, but A.J. Singer able to get his leather on it. As Ben Newton has his 4th stolen bag of the season. He's been caught just 1 time. The Drifters looking to respond to the 1 run that the Black Bears put up in the bottom of the 5th. The 1-1 misses up and away with the fastball. 2 balls and 1 strike to the Drifters center fielder. 3 against Bellingham at home, July 17th through the 19th. 4 against Ridgefield to make up for the rainout on Father's Day that was called in the top of the 2nd inning with 1 out. The Black Bears were ahead in that game 2-0. They're going to start the game over, and it's going to be a 2-game, 7 innings in each of those games in the doubleheader. So they'll play 4 games in 3 days against the rival Raptors. The 2-2 slider misses a bit outside to fill up the count. The Columbia River Cup games are July 25th through the 27th. Schuler looking to get out of the inning. The payoff pitch misses away. Second walk issued from Schuler in the inning, and his 3rd walk total. Runners on first and second, 2 outs in the top of the 6th for Charlie Updegrave. Updegrave takes a fastball way outside, 1-0. Now 91 degrees here in Longview, Washington. The 1-0, big hack, and Updegrave comes up empty, 1 ball and 1 strike. If you're coming out to the ballpark tomorrow night, it's Wacky Wednesday. The theme is Western. The 1-1 fouled. Ortega unable to squeeze it, but it doesn't matter in a 1-1 count. 1-2 looking to strand the runners on first and second. Put up Schuler's 2nd scoreless inning if he's able to get through Updegrave. The ball slips out of the hand of Schuler on a breaking ball. The American flag waving from right to left out in left center field above the scoreboard here at Lower Columbia College. 2-2 hits Updegrave to load the bases. No hits in the inning, but 2 walks and a hitter bat, or a batter hit, that is. And it's going to be Jaden Shepard, the right fielder, the former Black Bear 2 seasons ago. 0 for 3. Hit into a fielder's choice back in the 3rd and eventually came in to score. Schuler throws home and gets the call on the lower half. No balls and 1 strike. Shepard has 1 RBI this season, playing in his 14th game. He's got 10 hits and 40 at-bats. It's a chopper beyond the dugout of the Drifters. If you're struggling with pitch command, like Schuler has in this inning, walking a couple and hitting a batter, you love to get ahead in the counts, and he's way ahead here, 0-2. But with the runner on third, you don't want to get anything past Ortega. Reaching out and making contact. Hit to Latrey McCollum, the first baseman. Underhands it in time to Jay Schuler, and the Drifters leave them loaded. We head to the home 6. The Black Bears offense look to score some more as they picked up their first run in the bottom of the 5th. The Drifters 4, the Black Bears 1.
I call myself a confident backseat driver. Mom, brakes, please.
Gotcha.
but I'm less confident in the economy.
Same here, buddy.
Thankfully, Les Schwab Tires helps make sure that our safety never takes a backseat, even when we're watching our wallets.
Hurry in and save up to $200 on a set of 4 tires, plus get an extra $50 off with financing. Limited time offer while supplies last. Terms and conditions apply. Details at leschwab.com/sale.
Remember that first time you rode a bike? Really hard at first, but you kept improving. That's the thinking behind the Money Builder Share Certificate from Fiber Federal Credit Union. We heard that making that first step to saving is the hardest, so we made it a little easier. With as little as $25, you can save at a rate that is way higher than regular savings accounts. And after 18 months, you've saved a nice little nest egg. The Money Builder Share Certificate from Fiber Federal, federally insured by NCUA.
Hi, this is Mike from Decanna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We're proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Decanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Decanna Toyota, believe in nice.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
Carter Monda will lead off the 6th inning for the Black Bears. Got 7 hits, but just 1 run to show for. Monda takes an inside strike call. Bottom of the lineup due up for Cowlitz here in the 6th. The slider from over is a bit outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Monda's 1 for 2. He singled his last time up in the 4th. Hits the 1-1 off the hands, and it'll find the seats. 1-2 to the Black Bears left fielder, who's having a good season, hitting .278. Seeing him out in center and in left field, primarily. The 1-2 hit down the right side. Jaden Shepard will run out of room. Longview Physical and Sports Therapy, providing quality physical rehabilitation services to clients throughout Southwest Washington. A proud Black Bears partner with an exceptional combined professional experience. The breaking ball gets a piece of Carter Monda, and the leadoff runner aboard for the Black Bears.
Now batting for the Black Bears, catcher number 30, Max Ortega.
We'll keep an eye on Carter at first base. He does have some speed. He's got 2 stolen bags. He's only been caught 1 time. But he's got a lot of infield singles. When he gets it going, he's pretty fast between the bases. Quickly 0-2 to Max Ortega. 0 for 1. He went down swinging his last time up. Takes an elevated fastball, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Thank you so much for tuning in as you let us be a part of your 4th of July. Please stay safe, whatever you're doing. Have a designated driver or have Uber or Lyft take you around if you're having some drinks on the 4th. 6-4-3 double play. He races the leadoff man of Carter Monda. Nobody on and 2 away for Eli Lopez.
Now batting for the Black Bears, second baseman, number 19, Eli Lopez.
Third double play for the Springfield defense. 2 of them conventional and 1 of them not. The one that was unconventional was back in the 5th inning. A line drive off the bat of Latrey McCollum with runners on first and second. After Ryan Cooney caught the line drive at the hot corner, he threw over to second base to get Sam Canton out. The 1-1, Lopez hits it down the left field line, just foul by a couple feet or less. I had a chance to catch up with our head coach, Kelly Stinnett, before the game, and I asked him what his favorite story was, if he can tell me one, in his big league career on a 4th of July game. So stay tuned for that. I can't start a story with a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Off the hands, it's a blooper into shallow center field, and Ben Newton able to track it down. A nice play from the shortstop of Springfield. John Over able to face the minimum after the double play. We head to the top of the 7th. Springfield ahead 4-1.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
Hi, it's Jess.
And Bobby checking in from the Grown Man's Candy Store. I'm sure we can all agree that Mother Nature has been a little, unpredictable this year.
To say the least, but one thing you can predict is steel's power and reliability.
At Cowlitz River Rigging, we carry a wide variety of superior steel, gas, and battery-powered equipment to get all your jobs done.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
Jay Schuler back on the bump for the Black Bears to begin the 7th. Ryan Hayes, Tommy Molesky, and Jace Miller due up. Those are the 6, 7, 8 hitters for the Drifters. Hayes has reached in all of his plate appearances. Walked his last time up. Drove in a run and had a single in the 3rd and singled in the 2nd. He's 2 for 2. Big, deep breath from Jay Schuler, who fires home and misses a bit inside, 2-1. So skipper Kelly Stinnett said his favorite 4th of July memory in the major leagues, he was playing in St. Louis, he said, around 1999, and he said his whole family was there. He caught 9 innings. And he said the weather was so hot, it was 100+ in St. Louis. And he said they came away with a win that game. And it was a year that the Cardinals made the playoffs. So they did a lot of winning that year. And he said being with his family in St. Louis and watching the fireworks over the famous St. Louis Arch was his favorite big league memory. The ball's hit very high, but it will reach the seats. The count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sinet said he's happy with what the team has been doing as of late, and he said we're going to be losing a couple guys in the next couple weeks. Strike 3 called on Ryan Hayes, who threw his bat and wasn't too thrilled with the call from Noah Hobart, but he gets rung up. 4th strikeout for Jace Schuler. He came in the 5th and now has 1 out here in the 7th, looking to work through 3 innings potentially. Tommy Molesky, 1 for 3 with an RBI single back in the 3rd and a couple strikeouts. The 1-0 way upstairs with the fastball at the letters. 2 balls and no strikes. Schuler back in the zone. 2-1. Molesky plays ball at the University of Oregon. He's a Duck. He's a switch hitter. Now hitting from the left side to face the righty Schuler. That ball was roped, but foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Molesky's from Yakima, Washington. Hits the 2-2, and on the right side, and Latrey McCollum able to glove it and throws over to the covering Schuler. 2 up and 2 down for Jace here in the top of the 7th. Latrey McCollum used all of his length on that play to get to that ball. And Jace Schuler doing a very nice job running over to cover the bag. The 0-1 hit on the left side for Chris Brown. Gloves it, throws across the diamond in time. And a 1-2-3 inning for Jace Schuler. We stretch here at David Story Field. The Black Bears offense looking to put some more runs on the board, trailing 4-1 in Game 2. We'll be right back to Longview, Washington, right after this.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather Guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
It's coyote season here at Cowlitz River Rigging. You might be asking yourself, what does that mean?
It means haying, cutting, mowing, moving, plowing, sowing, pushing, pulling, digging, ripping, tilling, towing season.
Coyote tractors are fuel efficient, rugged, and ready to work.
Stop in at the Grown Man's Candy Store and test drive a Coyote tractor today.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
We begin the bottom of the 7th. Sam Canton is leading off an inning for the 3rd time today. 1-0 takes on the inner half to even up the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. John Over remains on the bump for the Drifters. Only 2 pitchers used for Springfield in this game and 3 used for the Black Bears. 1-2 to the Black Bears leadoff hitter. He was 1 for 3. He singled his last time up and was thrown out at second on the weird double play from the line drive of McCollum. The breaking ball slips out of the hand of Over. Two balls and 2 strikes. Canton gets a piece of it to stay alive. Right off the pole, holding the netting together. I'm Joey Senna. Thanks for tuning in and letting us be a part of your 4th of July. Hopefully you got some good snacks in front of you and a beer or a soda or a sparkling water nowadays. Sam Canton has his second hit of the game as he hit a line drive into right field. The Black Bears have had their leadoff hitter reach in the last 4 innings, but only able to come away with 1 run so far. The throw down, close one, but not in time as Sam Canton dives back head first into the bag. That was called a ball on Singer, so 1-0. Singer's 1 for 2, singled and scored his last time up. He scored on the RBI single from Ian Riley. Ball hit hard, maybe 2, and the 4th double play of the afternoon for Springfield erases the leadoff single from Canton. Any momentum that the Drifters have allowed for the Black Bears offense, they've relied on that double play to get out of trouble. And the Black Bears left them loaded in one of the innings as well. 1-0 to Latrey McCollum, looking to keep his hitting streak alive. Hits a chopper at the third baseman, Ryan Cooney, who's unable to glove it on the short hop. And it's ruled a hit, and the hitting streak will continue for Latrey McCollum. The hitting streak moves to 7 games. We'll keep an eye on Latrey, who's got 13 stolen bags in just his 12th game played as a Black Bear. He's only been caught 1 time. He's got free range to go whenever he wants to. Line drive down the left field line. It's fair. Latrey McCollum, round second, heads into third, and will be held up on the 2-out stand-up double from Ethan Mann, who has his second double of the series. He gives a thumbs up to his dugout as he stands on the bag and asks for time. Take off his hitting equipment. We'll hand it to the first base coach, Shane McCarroll. Riley had an RBI single his last time up in the 5th inning. Looking to do the same here in the bottom of the 7th. Takes strike 1 from John Over. 0-1. The Black Bears have left a lot of runners on today in Game 2. Looking to capitalize on the opportunity. 1 ball and 1 strike. Riley has 7 RBIs. Looking for 8 and 9. 1-1, fouled back into the netting. And the count moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Before the game, the national anthem was sung by the right fielder. All of his teammates very excited and gave him a huge applause after he finished. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on and 2 away here in the home 7th. 4-1. Hit hard, but right at the shortstop, Ben Newton. Black Bears not getting any breaks here in the middle game. Hitting the ball hard, but right at defenders, and have hit into 4 double plays. We head to the top of the 8th. The Drifters ahead 4-1.
Call Weather Guard.
577-7200. Weather Guard!
Cowlitz PUD proudly supports our community and the Cowlitz Black Bears. Visit cowlitzpud.org to learn about customer-friendly opportunities like our new ride share program, which allows you to rent our all-electric Chevy Bolt. Whether you want to take it on a quick trip or a scenic drive, the first 4 hours are free, then $4 an hour after that. Again, that's cowlitzpud.org.
I call myself a confident backseat driver. Mom, brakes please.
Gotcha.
But I'm less confident in the economy.
Same here, buddy.
Thankfully, Les Schwab Tires helps make sure that our safety never takes a backseat, even when we're watching our wallets.
Hurry in and save up to $200 on a set of 4 tires, plus get an extra $50 off with financing. Limited time offer while supplies last. Terms and conditions apply. Details at leschwab.com/sale.
Remember that first time you rode a bike? Really hard at first, but you kept improving. That's the thinking behind the Money Builder Share Certificate from Fiber Federal Credit Union. We heard that making that first step to saving is the hardest, so we made it a little easier. With as little as $25, you can save at a rate that is way higher than regular savings accounts. And after 18 months, you've saved a nice little nest egg. The Money Builder Share Certificate from Fiber Federal, federally insured by NCUA.
Going to take one more look at the last out that the Black Bears got on defense. Jay Schuler came over to cover first, and a nice underhand toss from Latrey McCollum. He did a nice job just getting to that ball. Jay Schuler, he comes out of the game after 3 shutout innings. He recorded 4 strikeouts. He walked 3 batters. First pitch swinging, a ground ball hit sharply at Eli Lopez, who flips over in time to retire Cooper Mullins. One pitch and 1 out for the new pitcher for the Black Bears, and it's Riley Roscoff. Roscoff pitches at Iowa Western. He's teammates with his shortstop, A.J. Singer. Hits the bottom of the zone, called strike 1 to the Drifters' leadoff hitter, Ben Newton, who will bat for the 5th time. Has a couple walks and a couple ground outs to Eli Lopez at second. Takes strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Roscoff out of Chino Valley, Arizona. The lefty's 2'10", 6'4". Breaking ball misses way out, 1-2. Last time out was in Corvallis. 2 scoreless innings for Roscoff, gave up just 1 hit. He struck out 3 batters in the 7 batters that he faced. Two the count. Hit into the air on the right side. Who's it going to be? Latrey McCollum, it looks like. Makes the catch. 2 up and 2 down for Roscoff out of the pen. Battling the sun and making the catch. Haven't seen any defender on either side miss a fly ball. Having to deal with the sun during the afternoon game. 1-0 to Ryan Cooney. Having himself a good afternoon. Hits this one into right field for Ian Riley. Moves over to the right and jumps and makes the grab. Riley faces the minimum. The Black Bears have 6 outs to work with as they try to come back, trailing 4-1.
Hi, this is Mike from Decanna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We're proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Decanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Decanna Toyota, believe in nice.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play. Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
Hi, it's Jess.
And Bobby checking in from the Grown Man's Candy Store. I'm sure we can all agree that Mother Nature has been a little, unpredictable this year.
To say the least, but one thing you can predict is steel's power and reliability.
At Cowlitz River Rigging, we carry a wide variety of superior steel, gas, and battery-powered equipment to get all your jobs done.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
Chris Brown will lead off the 8th inning for the Black Bears, trailing 4-1 in Game 2 as the Drifters look to even up the series and force the rubber match tomorrow night. Chris Brown swings at the first pitch and fouls it down the right side, 0-1. The new pitcher is Zach Ediger out of Mill Creek, Washington. The right-hander's 220, 6'3". Slider misses low to even up the count. Ediger plays ball at Lewis Clark State College. Comes in with the record of 1-2. His earned run average, 3.37. Hit hard but foul. And the count will move to 1-2. In 8 innings, Ediger has 7 punch-outs and just 1 walk given up. He has given up 12 hits in those 8 innings. Brown battles off the pitch to stay alive. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Black Bears. That is Chris Brown, Carter Monda, and Max Ortega. The 1-2 hit into the air for a soft fly ball for Cooper Mullins. The second baseman goes into shallow right center field and makes the catch. So it'll be Carter Mondo with nobody on and 1 out in the home 8th. The Black Bears have double-digit hits with 10. They're out hitting Springfield 10-8. First pitch swinging is a blooper into shallow left field, and it's the other middle infielder, Ben Newton, the shortstop, making the catch. He's made a couple of those nice grabs. Only a play that you would see typically maybe once every few games if you're a shortstop or second baseman, but it's been either the second or third time that Ben Newton has made a run for it and made the catch on a blooper. Ortega able to hold his swing and not chase the slider. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hits it in the air on the right side. Battling the sun is Charlie Updegrave, barely having to move. Hit right to him as Zach Ediger comes out of the pen and faces the minimum. We head to the top of the ninth. Springfield 4, Cowlitz 1.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
It's coyote season here at Cowlitz River Rigging. You might be asking yourself, what does that mean?
It means haying, cutting, mowing, moving, plowing, sowing, pushing, pulling, digging, ripping, tilling, towing season.
Coyote tractors are fuel efficient, rugged, and ready to work.
Stop in at the Grown Man's Candy Store and test drive a Coyote tractor today.
Cowlitz River Rigging.
1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Depend on us.
Call Weather Guard.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Cowlitz PUD proudly supports our community and the Cowlitz Black Bears. Visit cowlitzpud.org to learn about customer-friendly opportunities like our new ride share program, which allows you to rent our all-electric Chevy Bolt. Whether you want to take it on a quick trip or a scenic drive, the first 4 hours are free, then $4 an hour after that. Again, that's cowlitzpud.org.
I call.
Riley Roscoff back on the hill for the Black Bears to start the ninth. Hits Bobby Blandford, the leadoff hitter for the Drifters, to start the ninth. Roscoff had a 1-2-3 eighth inning. Allows his first base runner. Blandford aboard for the third time. Joe Longo is going to pinch hit for Charlie Updegrave. We saw Longo in the game last night at first. In yesterday's game, Longo went 1 for 4 with a couple of strikeouts. He's hitting .226 from Apple Valley, Minnesota, long ways from home. And he plays ball at the University of Michigan. The 1-1. Chopper foul. Nice play made by the third base coach. Hope you can tune in for the series finale tomorrow night at 6:35. 1-2, the wild pitch gets past Max Ortega. That allows Blandford to move to second and to scoring position for the Drifters. 2-2 to the pinch hitter, who takes low and in. 3 balls and 2 strikes for the southpaw. Big deep breath. Roscoff throws home a chopper at Chris Brown at third. Checks the runner, throws over in time to retire Longo. Exactly what Roscoff was looking for. An unproductive out for the Drifters, looking to hold the game right where it is at 4-1. Big swing from Shepard on the low pitch, 0-1. Shepard hitless today. He's 0 for 4. Coming into the game, hitting .250. Suiting up for the 14th time. Roscoff way ahead. 0-2 to the number 5 hitter. Shepard said he got hit in the foot, and home plate umpire Noah Hobart shakes his head. The 1-2, the runner goes. Strike him out, throw him out, and that will end the inning. The Black Bears down to their final 3 outs, looking for at least 3 runs to extend the game.
I call myself a confident backseat driver. Mom, brakes please.
Gotcha.
But I'm less confident in the economy.
Same here, buddy.
Thankfully, Les Schwab Tires helps make sure that our safety never takes a backseat, even when we're watching our wallets.
Hurry in and save up to $200 on a set of 4 tires, plus get an extra $50 off with financing. Limited time offer while supplies last. Terms and conditions apply. Details at leschwab.com/sale.
Remember that first time you rode a bike? Really hard at first, but you kept improving. That's the thinking behind the Money Builder Share Certificate from Fiber Federal Credit Union. We heard that making that first step to saving is the hardest, so we made it a little easier. With as little as $25, you can save at a rate that is way higher than regular savings accounts. And after 18 months, you've saved a nice little nest egg. The Money Builder Share Certificate from Fiber Federal, federally insured by NCUA.
Hi, this is Mike from Dickana Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We're proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dickana Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dickana Toyota, believe in nice.
Warmer.
Here's another look at that. Punch him out, throw him out to end the inning. Getting a swing and a miss and a nice throw from Max Ortega. And the tag applied from the third baseman, Chris Brown. 9-1-2 due up for the Black Bears as they look to extend this game on the 4th of July. 8 runs in game 1, just held to 1 run as Eli Lopez is hit. Well, the Black Bears looking for base runners any way they can get them, and Lopez stays in the game, takes a quick breather beyond first base. He's got 1 stolen bag, but in this situation, his run doesn't matter. You need to get a couple more guys on base. Had a couple of defensive changes. Cole Kleckner takes over for Bobby Blanford in center field, and after pinch hitting Joe Longo for Charlie Updegrave, Longo now at first base. Ball hit in the air for center fielder Cole Kleckner. On the warning track, makes the grab. A long out for out number 1 in the 9th. It's going to be A.J. Singer looking to get on any way possible with Latre McCollum representing the tying run in the on-deck circle if Singer is able to reach. Takes the slider outside for ball 1. Ettinger throws home, and the ball's hit into the air, into right field. And that is caught in shallow right field. A lot of pop-ups for the Black Bears against Zach Ettinger.
Now batting for the Black Bears, the first baseman, number 8, Latrell McCullum.
Cowlitz down to their final out here in Game 2, and it's Latrell McCullum who extended his hitting streak his last time up in the 7th with a single. He's 1 for 3. His hitting streak now at 7 games. The 0-1 slider taken outside to even up the count. The runner goes and the ball's hit down the left field line. Eli Lopez at third will be waved home as Latrell McCullum has 2 hits today. And during his hitting streak, he has 2 hits in every game. That was on the line here the 9th, but McCullum able to get an RBI double. He picks up his 8th RBI of the season, and the tying run coming to the plate in Ethan Mann. Ethan Mann, an All-American at Dallas Baptist this spring. He finished the season there, hitting .319. He had 20 home runs and 80 RBIs. His slugging percentage, .695, and his on-base percentage at DBU was .444. Looking to extend the game for the Black Bears. Pops up the first pitch into right center field for Cole Kleckner and is retired on 1 pitch.
Your final score, Springfield Drifters 4, Cowlitz Black Bears 2.
Springfield takes Game 2 and evens up the series. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Springfield. 2 runs, 11 hits, no errors for Cowlitz. The win goes to John Over, and the loss goes to Lucian Wexberg. The Black Bears fall to 13-15, a couple games under 500, and the Drifters also move to a couple games under 500. They move to 12-14. Thank you so much for letting us be a part of your 4th of July, wherever you may be. Thanks to Madison. We hope you can join us tomorrow for the series finale, the rubber match between the Drifters and your Black Bears. I'm Joey Senna. Please stay safe later tonight. Don't drink and drive. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Good afternoon and happy 4th of July.